I'm here in Andalachak village in Chowki district, which has been impacted by the earthquake in an extreme manner. As you can see behind me, you have the residents of this area who are in the tents, temporarily displaced, and the destruction around me in this valley has been immense. Being able to have these tents and the houses and those in the remote villages with adequate winterization that they can survive the winter, that the surviving livestock will not die, is a top priority. Next is ensuring continued life-saving assistance to come, but also looking at the recovery and reconstruction of roads, critical infrastructure like water systems, like school buildings and roads to connect to remote areas is also a top priority. The UN and partners right now are going to be looking at the next phase while simultaneously carrying out the life-saving assistance. So this is where we are at this point of time. The United Nations has appealed for $140 million in assistance to support the activities going here from September till December. However, as you have seen, these children, they need to go to schools. They need to have access to spaces which are child safe, where education can continue. Finally, I would like to acknowledge also the work being done by the authorities to enable access by creating road spaces, by taking life-saving evacuation, deploying helicopters and air assets to support, because many of the areas affected are remote mountainous locations where you cannot access them unless you have air assets at this point of time. The international community must recognize that Afghanistan is facing another crisis of an earthquake on top of the drought, on top of 2 million Afghan refugees who have come back from Iran and Pakistan. So this is indeed shocks upon shocks, exacerbating the vulnerabilities of Afghan communities. I thank you for what has been a robust demonstration of support from the region and beyond for this earthquake, but much needs to be done, and we are at a race against time with the winter approaching.